What's up, guys? Welcome to DCA Adventure. I'm your host, Jay, back again with the end of the week cryptocurrency market update. If you guys love my content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. I'm not your financial advisor, and trading is super risky, you guys, so don't be trading with money that you're paying bills with, or you're going to lose it, right? Unless you're here. If you guys are interested in learning how to trade, you need to join the DCA Patreon group. Join my tier trading with a view, and by doing so, you're going to get access to all kinds of super secret tools that we're using. You're going to get access to the super secret channels inside our Discord where we're posting signals, what we're trading, when we're trading, and most importantly, why we are trading. So you guys don't want to miss out on that, and you'll have more access to me as well by joining the Patreon group. I'm trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, Coinbase, a little bit of everywhere, PancakeSwap, Perpetuals. Links for most of that will be in the description, you guys. So use the links. You will get good deposit bonuses and all that good stuff. It's definitely worth it. You'll get to trade for free if you do it right. So hit up them links in the description. If you guys are interested in stocks, join Firstrade. They do stocks and they are doing cryptocurrency trading. But just for signing up, doing your KYC, you will get a free stock. Trade that free stock for some crypto. What up, Gundy? What up, Crypto Crag? I worked like 19 hours straight yesterday, so I'm super tired. I actually kind of feel a little sicky, a little bit chest cold. I feel like I'm dying. Let's jump right on over here to CoinGecko, super duper favorite place to look at the overall cryptocurrency market. And you guys can see Bitcoin is up 1.7% for the week, coming in at $17,253. Ethereum is up 0.5%, $1,283. BNB is down 0.6%, coming in at 290. SRP is down 1%, coming in at 39 cents. Dogecoin down 3.2%, coming in at almost 10 cents. So a lot of these are going to be green for the most part. Don't get excited. I'm going to tell you guys that. Been telling you that for the last couple months here. Don't get excited on these pumps, you guys. We are looking to short these tops. But with that being said, we are going to look at Bitcoin, and I think we're going to get a nice little pop. So we might want to just sit on our hands for a couple days, let this ride up, and then hunt that short. I think we're going to have some nice green days, probably all the way through Christmas and maybe even into the new year. Gonna get a lot of these people super excited. They're gonna think the bottom's in, and we're nowhere even close, you guys. There are a couple oscillators that are looking pretty good, that are flashing some bullish signs. But will those bullish signs stick? Will they stay? Will they hold? We'll find out when we jump into the chart. I'm not banking on it. I'm super bear right now, short term. What up, Ralph Cooper? I'm glad you're still alive, brother. Yeah, it was, I worked and then came home and then had an emergency call and had to go back out. So it was a rough one. That's why I didn't stream last night. I got home and went to bed, and I didn't get up till like 3 o'clock this afternoon. So, but it's worth it. The stuff that I'm doing is pretty cool. You know, you guys see them welding shows on TV, like of people doing these crazy custom weld or projects and doing all this crazy custom welding and stuff. That's kind of like what I'm doing. Everything that I've been doing here lately has been 100% super custom and pretty hard at times. We did this big handrail job for a dispensary a couple towns over for where I live, and stainless steel is not really my forte. I'm more of an aluminum guy, mild steel guy, but I got it in on the stainless steel these last couple of days, so I don't know if that's what's got my chest messed up from breathing that shit, but got her done. It looks great. I will post some pictures over in the Discord for you guys to see. Simple handrail, stainless steel pipe, and we basically custom made everything, all the bends, everything like that. And we did not use a tubing bender. I did everything by hand. I coped all the pipe by hand, so came out pretty great. That's you, Custom J, to save today. That's right, Gundy. That's right. But it did turn out pretty awesome. Very happy with it. The project that I did a couple weeks before that was a 50-foot long Happy Holiday sign. This Happy Holiday sign costs over $30,000 is what we charged to make this thing. But we custom fabbed every individual letter. We had everything wrapped with neon tube. This thing came out freaking awesome. Had a special custom controller made for it to blink different things. So it would like blink Happy Holidays, and then it would blink ho ho ho. I'll post pictures and videos of that as well. But yeah, we've been kicking ass the last couple months with our projects, and then trying to, you know, fit in regular shit in between all this custom stuff, you know, like people bringing in semi trucks and dump trucks and trailers and, you know, little odds and ends. So trying to get it all done with just me and my boss is, it's been crazy. They need to make a TV show about us. I think it'd be awesome. But I will post some pictures over in the Discord for you guys to see some of these projects that I've been doing. The neon stuff is really cool. We've been doing a lot of neon stuff, and working with a guy that makes all the neon it's pretty interesting to learn how that stuff was done back in the day. We're still kind of doing it like the old school way, so it's pretty sweet. And it's cool too, like when we build signs, you know, we'll leave them outside and leave them lay on the ground for a couple months and let that patina up real nice and good, and make everything look old. It's pretty awesome. Oh, tractors, yeah. It is a crazy market, man. I used to work on some pretty big farms. Actually, where I live at, that's all we do here. That's all it is, man, is dairy farms and beef farms everywhere. As far as your eye can see, there's literally nothing else around me. A couple pizza joints and some bars, but mainly farming. Feed and supply stores all around us, and yeah, it's crazy. That's what we're known for. Actually, my town is nicknamed Cowtown. So that's how crazy into farming we are. But let's jump right on over to TradingView. This is where I'm doing all my TA, all my crayon drawings. Everything that I'm showing you guys is over on TradingView. Now, if you're new here, go make an account on TradingView, free. You do not need a paid subscription. Join the DCA Discord, link in the description. Hit up Variant8, that is me. I will send you some free tools to throw up on your chart, and the free one you'll get is this one I'm using right now. My most favorite script, the DCA SMA crossover script. But as you guys can see, we are looking at Brave New Coin Liquid Index for Bitcoin. The ticker for this is BLX. This is the overall cryptocurrency market for Bitcoin. This has taken all the top oracles and putting it into one. It's almost kind of like the all-time history index of Bitcoin. We look at that chart a lot too as well. It's kind of like that, but this shows you a little bit more data. You do get a little bit more data on this BLX. So we're looking at this on a 12-day time frame. We do have 5 days, 22 hours left for this candle. And the reason why I'm showing you this 12-day time frame is as I was scrolling through and looking at the charts before stream, I noticed, well, damn, MACD is set up for a stupid good bullish cross, and we are hitting that 200 moving average on that 12-day. Now, if you guys look back in the history of Bitcoin on a 12-day time frame, we have never ever been below that 200 moving average. So we are touching it, and so far we are respecting it as support. If we go down here and look at the MACD, we got a nice bullish cross. Now, this is probably the most bullish thing that has happened since the COVID crash. So where's this gonna go? Should we get excited? I'm saying no, don't get excited. Where's it gonna go? I'm gonna show you right now where I'm suspecting our first little hiccup. This is just gonna be a little hiccup, but I'm expecting a pop back up there to that 23,126 area. If we can get to that area, I'm going to automatically be looking for a short leverage position, you guys, or I'm going to be looking to sell out of what Bitcoin holdings that I have. Now that's for my trading account. This is not investing, you guys. It's just trading. But we know that 21 moving average is acting as resistance when price action is trading underneath of it. We know that the moving averages act as support when price action is trading above it. So right now we got the 200 acting as support, and we got the 21 and the 50 acting as resistance. So our first little hiccup is going to be right at that 22,800. You can see that we do have this teeny tiny little area. Well, I guess it's significant because this is a 12-day chart, remember. But if we can get a break above the 21 and we can get up above that 23,000 and close above there, that's going to be very good. If we can close above it, then we're going to go to the next area, and that's going to be at that 50 moving average on the 12-day time frame, right around the $34,000-$35,000 area. Now, I would not suspect you guys for this thing to go over the 35, 36 maybe, you know, with a wick up there. I would not expect it to go any higher than this. So I'm going to be looking right away at the 21, but if we close above it, we get a consecutive candle after that closing above it. That's our confirmation. We're definitely going to take a jump up there to that 34, 35, and like I said, a possible wick even to the $36,000. But that's where I'll be definitely setting up super big time shorts. No, I mean, you know, it's super possible that it could, you know, break up above the 50 and keep on going, but it's highly unlikely, you guys. The only bullish thing we got right now is the MACD crossover, and this is on a 12-day time frame, so just keep this in mind. Wanted to show you guys this. You can look back in history and see that we've never really been down here by the 200. One time right here, and this was the COVID crash, so right in here. So just kind of keep that in mind a little bit, but we're going to jump down onto the daily, and we're going to go back to regular Bitcoin. We're going to go to the all-time history index. This is it down here if you guys want to favorite this. Now you can favorite these by hitting this little bookmark over here, and you can put this on whatever color you want. I usually do Bitcoin in green, right? And as you guys can see, we are respecting it very good so far. We've already bounced off of it. We've closed above the 200, and we're getting ready to close again. We got 5 days, 22 hours. So in 5 days, 22 hours, if this thing closes above it, be ready for that pop up to here. But again, you know, anywhere from 18.4 to that 21 moving average could be resistance. We could get rejected anywhere in there. So don't get super excited. That's all I'm saying. Don't get super excited. Go down here onto the daily. We're going to get rid of the MACD, and we're, whoops, I accidentally took off the oscillator. Boom, boom. All right. So on the daily with Bitcoin, you guys kind of making a little Bart Simpson head, right? Boom, boom, boom. Looking pretty good. Probably a pop up there to that 18,000, just like we were looking at on the 12-day time frame. But a jump up there to 18,000 is very likely that it's going to happen. And again, tons of resistance here, you guys, tons of it. We'll start down at the wick, and then it's going to come up a little bit past that 50. If we put the tags on there, the bottom of that box is 17,500. And the top of that box is going to be right around the 18,900. So right around 19,000-ish is the area to be looking at. I think that if it happened to bust through that 23, 24,000, I think people are going to get stupid wrecked. Everybody's going to get too excited and think this shit's going to the moon. But you guys got to look at the charts, man. The charts are telling the stories. We don't give a shit what the news is saying. I don't give a shit what Elon Musk is saying. I disregard any of that, right? We're looking for the story in the chart. The chart's going to tell you everything that you need to know, what you should be doing, when, and why you should be doing it, most importantly. So keep an eye on this. Pause the video, draw this box into your Bitcoin chart, put this moving average onto your Bitcoin chart, and watch this closely. We're close to being overextended into the overbought. We're not quite there. We got a little bit of room to go. So a pop up to that 50-day moving average would definitely throw this into the overbought. And we'd be looking for that cool off period, right? we'd be looking for that down pressure. And this is a pretty big area of resistance. Now on a 12-day chart, this does not look that big, but this is pretty significant once you zoom it down into the daily chart. So keep an eye on this, you guys. We'll jump over to the weekly real quick and take a look at the weekly. And so far it's doing kind of like a nice V shape, and you'll notice that when we get these really massive dumps, when we get a V shape recovery, they usually pump up pretty good. This was looking like a V shape, but not quite. They're a little bit sharper. And when I say V shape, real sharp like. This kinda, but not really. But you can see it a lot better on the weekly, on the resistance here. On the weekly, this is taking us up to 19,880 to that 21-week moving average. Did tell you guys last week about or a couple weeks ago, about the bearish crossover 21 crossing under the 200-week. Not usually very good. What's a 2-week looking like? Anything good on the 2-week? Not really. Monthly. I think a 6-month we have, yep, we had the bearish engulfing candle. Yeah, I'd still like to see that 10,500. Still very possible we get down to that 10,500. Even if we hit the 21 moving average on the 6-month time frame, that's at almost 10,000 even. So very possible we still see $10,000, you guys. So I'm telling you, don't be getting too excited yet. This is not a bullish pattern on the 6-month chart. This is a very, very bearish pattern. Nothing looks good about this. You want to see something like this, a nice pennant pattern, anything of the sort. Bear flag, call it whatever you want. But that's nothing. That's super bullish, or super bearish, I'm sorry. Same thing like here, we had a nice channel after this up. So, bull flag. So, you know, gotta know what the candles are doing, guys. Gotta know what the patterns are. Watch for the pop, but don't get excited. See if we can find the Ethereum all-time index. I know it has one somewhere. There it is. Get down on the daily. And wow, we got tons of crayon drawings on here, so I'm going to try to make some sense out of this and delete some of it. We drew this weeks and weeks ago, this chart and all these drawings on here. As you guys can see on the daily, we come up, we broke over the 21, and then we've came back down, tested it as support, we respected it. And so far we're going again, and we're still hitting this area of resistance here at that 1283. And we have tested it quite a bit of times. So every time we test, we're going to get weaker and weaker. Eventually there's going to be no more sellers up there at that $1,200, $1,300 area, and we will break through it. But if we break through it, we immediately got that 50-day moving average sitting there at the 1328, and that is a pretty significant area of resistance again. We can be a little generous here and raise this box up to that 50, to the top of the resistance there. So, you guys, it's I know it sounds like a broken record, but it's a long way to go before bull run, right? Long way to go. Fed needs to pivot, maybe turn them money printers back on, get the stock market and stuff booming. I have been trading a little bit more traditional stocks here the last month or so. Actually, I'll read off to you guys what stocks I am holding right now, what you should probably be watching a little bit of. I've been getting into the Evo, the battery stocks. They were doing horrible the last few months, especially any of the Chinese ones. So those are the ones that I bought. So I did get into, I'm holding some, now these are the tickers, ARDX, this is a bio stock, sitting in some of that, sitting in Boeing, sitting in Hoth, sitting in Meta, got some Facebook. I bought into them. I think they were around $80 is when I got into them. My battery stocks though are Neo and XPEV. Neo, got into Neo around $8. It's sitting at $13.44 right now. Neo, what they're doing is, it's really cool actually. Instead of like Tesla, where you have to charge your battery up at your house or go to a supercharging station or any of that bullshit, what this company is doing is when you buy a battery operated vehicle, you pay a monthly subscription for the battery. So you don't own the battery, you just pay a subscription, and there's no charging at all. You do not have to charge anything. What they're trying to do is make little changing stations where this thing takes up no more space than a regular sized parking space, like in a parking lot. And what you're going to be able to do is, when your battery is about dead, you're going to be able to pull up into this little parking spot, and it's going to pop the battery off the bottom of your car, and it's going to pop a new one right back on within minutes. And then you're going to be able to be on your way without having to plug your car in and charge it overnight, or without having to get to a station and sit there for 4 hours and charge your car up. You're simply going to be able to just pay for that monthly subscription and change the battery out. In which, you know, really sat down and thought about it and dug into this thing a little bit. And it really makes sense to do that, because I don't know how many of you guys own a Tesla or any kind of Evo car, but to buy a replacement battery is absolutely fucking insane. You damn near could just go buy a brand new car for how much a Tesla battery costs. I don't play with my Bitcoin. I'm no trader, but Doge and stupid alts have made me way more gains. That's right, man. It's the way to do it. You know, the only time I'm trading Bitcoin is if I'm leverage trading it. You know what I mean? And normally I'm not even holding Bitcoin in my trading account. It's stablecoin. Northern Gunman got a nice contract. Oh yeah? I'll have to look into that. So guys, I don't see Ethereum breaking up over 13. 1350 would probably be about the top, I would say, for Ethereum. But hypothetically, let's say it does break above, let's say it gets above 1335 and it closes. We want to see at least one or two daily candle close above that number, above 1330. And if it does close above that, then the next area we're going to be looking for starts at the 200-day moving average, right around that $1,440 area, and then up to the bottom of that box at 1567 is going to be your next significant area. So just keep an eye on Ethereum. What's up, Golden Wolf? Be safe, my brother. Don't wreck. Oh man, my chest is like so tight. I guess it's better than welding galvanized, right? Because galvanized can super duper make you sick. What up, MC? How you doing, brother? Glad you made it. If you guys remember, we drew this breakout trade in a few weeks ago, and it broke the bottom of it. Now it's coming up. Expect it to touch the top of that trend line, right around that $1,400 area, like we were saying on the daily. But watch it touch the bottom of that trend line, and it will act as support. But first, it's got to get up above that 200-week moving average, 1356. Now, I just told you on the daily, I did not think that it would probably go over 1350. So, right there's why, guys. Big resistance on the daily. Then you look on the weekly, you got another big resistance, the 200-week. Let's say it breaks above it. Then you got that 21-week right there in front of it at the 1450, up to that 1500 area, 1560. So let's just say possible high of 1500. possible high of 1500. If it makes it to 1500, I'm definitely going into a stupid dumb short, not financial advice. But I think that if it makes that move, at least, you know, to the 1450 area, that'll give this oscillator on the weekly time to get up there to the overextended area, to the overbought. And then if we go back onto the daily, we're not there. I mean, we got a little ways to go, so I don't think a pop up to the 1350 would do it on the daily. 1450 on the daily. So yeah, be looking for the 1450 area, you guys. Just be watching. You got two major moving averages right above us, so, and significant resistance. So it's going to be tough for Ethereum. It's going to be super tough for Ethereum. And again, I'm not expecting any of these things to keep going. I'm expecting a nice little pop here in the next day or so. 3-4 days. It's going to be nice green days. And then rug pull. Rug pulls for everybody. Freaking rug pulls. NRG, I've been talking to you guys about NRG. This is a sweet little coin that I've been messing with. Actually, it was one of the biggest airdrops I've ever received. I got like $600 in one and another $400 or $500 in another one. But they are doing a GMI airdrop. It's another really big airdrop. These are super legit people, super legit devs. Check them out. I've posted links to their Discord in last week's video, so if you are interested in joining their Discord, but you could join their Discord and you guys will earn good money just for being active. You will earn NRG. You can seriously make $15-$20 in one day just for going in there and fucking around for a minute. People are raining NRG all day long, every day, every second. It's getting rained down, so it can add up really quick, you guys. And right now it's at 20 cents. Back when I told you guys about joining the Discord and stuff, we were down here at 15 cents. So had the nice little pop up. Totally expecting this to come back down here and make support right around 18-19 cents, and then take another shot, because as you can see, the resistance kind of is in a diagonal line here, runs this way. We don't have like no straight levels, right? So very possible that we'll break through these little itty bitty, because these ain't very significant, so work its way up. We don't get significant until we get into that like 37-38 cent mark, and that's a quite a nice little jump. I wish I would have bought more of this at 15 cents. I was not expecting it to just completely blow right through the little box of resistance here, so we shall see. I'd like it to make support. I don't want it necessarily to go up right here. I want it to keep coming down a little bit. I want to make support at that 18-19 cent mark. Why do I want it to make support there? Well, that's where all the other support is. That's right, Ralph. For investing wise, for me, that's exactly how I do it. If I'm investing in it and I'm gonna put it in a bag, it definitely has to have a use case. There's got to be something behind it, for sure. NRG has quite a few different use cases as far as like what they're doing with their DeFi, and they have bridges. They got all kinds of different crap going on. But the GMI airdrop is definitely something you guys should look up, get into. It's free money, and you can get a lot of it. You can get a lot. So, and I'm actually almost certain that even just for using Uniswap, I want to say Uniswap, I want to say maybe PancakeSwap as well. One of them, just for using any one of those though, and having any kind of ETH in those wallets, you could definitely earn free GMI just for doing that. So keep that in mind too. If you are interested, I will try to get some links over in the Discord for you guys, some updated, that way you ain't gotta scroll back and look for them. Flux, I know a lot of people still mining Flux. It's making a nice bullish pattern. Nice little trend line right here. 21 acting as support, kind of in the middle on the oscillator, so got room to go way up or way down. And we are in a range right now. We're kind of in the middle, so hopefully support is respected at 50 cents, and we can take that shot up there to that 57 to 60. I think a shot at the 60 would be awesome. If we can get up above 57 cents and we can close at least 2 daily candles above 57 cents, then we're going to take a crack at that 66, 67 cents. Do not think we'll make it up past that. That is pretty significant resistance there. I'll definitely be looking for a short leverage position on Flux. I don't know how many of you guys use Zelcore wallet, but they do snapshots. Still have not claimed anything for my mined Flux, but I don't think I even mined enough Flux for it to be worth claiming after gas fees and stuff. And has any one of you guys ever had your mining rig not be able to find the ID of your GPU? I took my mining rig apart at the beginning of the week, and I ripped all the cards apart. I dusted them all out, repasted everything, put it all back together, and now I can only get one card to come on, and then it just tells me that it can't find the ID for device 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I go in and I try to take the GPUs off, and then it'll just move to the next one. So like it'll say can't find ID device for number 1. Well, then I'll take GPU number 1 off, and then it'll say, well, I can't find it for number 2, and then so on and so on. So and I don't know what the hell's wrong with it, why I can't find the ID devices. I've updated Hive, I've reflashed Hive, I've done everything you can think of to no avail. And I was solo mining Meowcoin. Was killing it with the solos. The one day I hit 3 blocks in one day. It was awesome. Yeah, Flux on the weekly ain't doing so hot either. Still possible up to the 74, 75 cent area. Ape coin. I don't know who all's holding Ape. I bought Ape down in the $2.80 mark. So I'm doing pretty well on it. We are up above that 50-day moving average. We need this to act as support. If we break down below this 50 moving average, probably watch for a drop back down there to the 371 area. If it drops back down to that 371, I'm probably going to pick up a little bit more. We'll see what happens. If it closes and stays above, which I think it's going to, if you look at this daily candle, this is bullish candle. Why is this bullish? Sellers had control, they pushed it down, buyers came in, said screw that. Buyers took control, pushed it back up. That's what these wicks are telling you right now. So like right here, buyers took control back down here and pushed the price all the way back up. And then the next following candles went up. So this is a nice bullish candle, so I totally expect this one to either turn green or the next one to turn green. But this one probably will not go any lower than 390. I would not suspect. Flux is overextended. We did dip into that overbought area just a little teeny tiny bit last week, or yesterday, I'm sorry, and the day before. So I don't know. You just got to watch it. It does have potential to round out here on the momentum wave and go back up into that overbought, which that's what I think it's going to do. It'll probably go back up, hit this resistance, reject off the $4 area. That's where I'm going to take my sell. Probably should have sold days ago when we were up in that area. You can see that we got all the way up to the top at 450 almost, to the very almost tip top of the major resistance that I have marked in here. And it rejected. It's going to be a tough area because this spans all the way, that resistance is all the way back before the COVID crash. So I mean, Flux is going to have a pretty tough fight on its hands before it breaks this area. It's going to be a long ass time. Lizard Litecoin. We took a paper trade last week on Litecoin, and I was in profit quite a few times through the week. We took a short right before the video. I looked at it and I was actually down like, I forget, it was like $500 or $600 or something. I should have taken the profit way back a couple days ago when we was in profit. We went short somewhere over here. We'll look at the log. Bitcoin, orders, account history. Yeah, we lost 126 on Litecoin. But we went short right at the top. We were short over here. Came all the way down, and I should have taken my profit at that 21-day moving average, but I did not catch this in time. That would have been yesterday, or, well, really a few hours ago. We just started this new daily candle, so literally like 2 hours ago. When it came down here and hit that 21-day moving average, should have taken your profit. In a bull market scenario, we would have taken a long leverage position here, or we would have bought right here. But we're in bear market, so I have not been taking any longs. But Litecoin's looking good. It did respect that support, did respect that moving average. So it's got to get back above 80. If it can get above 80, close above 80 for a couple of days, it's going to then take that jump up to 95, back to 100. And 100 was very good support, which now is very good resistance, right? $100 is going to be the area to beat on Litecoin. I think it'll be a long time before it gets back up over 100. And if I really scrunch this down, I mean, I can pull $100 resistance all the way over to that's 2020. Boom, boom, boom. Keep going, keep going. Yep, I can go all the way back to almost 2017 with the resistance at $100. So that's super tough. I want to see some KDA charts and ETH2. Absolutely. Absolutely. We will definitely take a look at it. What is KDA? Did get a double top on Litecoin as well. These are kind of hard to spot unless you're like, you purposely go in and look for the double top. You got one there. And then you got it right there. Boom, boom. We can shoot a line across there, I do believe. Ow, what button is it on my mouse? This one. So as you can see that yellow line, make it red. To see how we hit the top twice, then a rejection. Oscillators telling us pretty dang bearish. Got really big bearish divergence in there. Pretty big, and we're still overextended. We're just barely actually under the overextended mark, under the overbought. Again, momentum could probably curl up and do one of these numbers, come back up, and boom, fall off. Automatic beats, what up? Oh, okay, Capsa, that's what I thought it was. The exchanges that have that I look at, just say it. It don't give me the ticker for it. That's why I was like, what the hell is that? I should start mining Capsa if I can get my freaking rig to start working again. We shall see. I don't know. I've been digging Meowcoin. I don't know what it is, you guys, about Meowcoin, but I feel like that fucking thing's gonna pop. Right? Geek of all trades, what up? I like it, geek of all trades. That's awesome. I'm a master of all trades, or what? How's it say? What's it saying? Jack of all trades, master of none. Ah, yeah. KDA is Kadena, KAS is Capsa. Boom. Thanks for the clarification. Litterbox coin. Oh man, that's what it should be called, man. The pumps and dumps on that on Meowcoin's ridiculous, man. A couple days ago it was up 60-70% on Xbitron. Today it's up a little bit, but I mean I was hitting them solo blocks one after another. That one day I hit 3 in one day, then the next day I hit 2 in one day. So it's been like unnormal for me to not at least hit 2 a day. And that's 6,000 coins, 3,000 coins per block. Well, a little less after you count the gas fee to get it to your wallet, but see, I'm even running the core wallet down here, which I need to. I'm gonna go ahead and shut that off because I haven't. My miner's been down for 3 days now. Keeps telling me it can't find the freaking ID of my GPUs. So I don't know what that means exactly. I just know it can't find the IDs. Rug pull right meow. Oh hey man, I totally expect that some bitch to dump way down, but you know, a newer coin, they always pop. They always have that one stupid ridiculous run. Meowcoin has not had it yet. So I'm really hoping, you know, with all the coins I'm holding, we get it. That is freaking awesome, geek of all trades. At DCA Adventure, I'm mining a new coin every day in the month of December, and Meowcoin is on the menu today, actually. LOL, 30 coins in 30 days. That is freaking sweet. You got a YouTube channel? Post that shit up if you're making content on that. I'm definitely interested and would like to watch for sure. I drew this stupid huge pattern right here for you guys a while back. This is, you could say this is a bear flag. Not picture perfect, it's a little ugly, but it is pretty damn close to a bear flag. If you take this pole, we straighten her out a little bit. Oh, I gotta move this down. Move that down. $27. That's how you take a guesstimated measurement of bear flags or bull flags. You take your pole and put it where the breakout would be. $27. Wouldn't that be awesome? Right, Gundy, hitting that sub $50 Litecoin. I remember when Bitcoin went to 20,000, then it dropped to 3. I was really into Litecoin at the time. Litecoin was like at $300 or something, and so I seen it hit 150, so I started like FOMOing super bad and was like, oh my god, I need to get more Litecoin. So I bought like 10 Litecoin at $150 and then watched that shit drop to 30. Then to 25. It got back up to $100 and some, 125 or something like that, and I dumped all of it immediately. Automatic beats. I take it you make beats, my friend? Let's get some KDA on here. Okay, so major resistance on KDA at 125. So to get to 125, it's got to get over $1.08, and it's got to close over $1.08 consecutively for at least 2 days is what I like to see. You get that first daily candle above the 50-day moving average. You get that second daily candle. That's your confirmation that we're gearing up. We're going to pop up there to that next significant area of resistance. And as you can see on KDA, it's built a nice little floor right here. We'll go right. We'll be generous and take her up to there. And we're going to put our little placards in here. So the bottom of that box is going to be at $1.21. And the very tip top of this box of resistance is going to be at $1.40. So watch for this area, you guys, if we can get above that 50-day moving average. If we can get above the 50-day moving average, which that blue line right there, and we can consecutively close for 2 daily candles, be watching for this next area I highlighted with the box. Now, if you're wondering how the hell do you get this chart, how the hell do you get the moving averages that I'm using, the red, the blue, the purple line, go make an account over at TradingView and then hit me up in the Discord and I'll send you this tool for free. I'll help you get it pulled up on your chart so you can watch it. I use this tool in every single trading decision that I make. 100% is one of my most favorite tools. It's one of the easiest ways to trade. Using moving average combined with patterns like breakout trades and stuff like that, you really mitigate your risk, and it just simplifies everything. You don't need to have 40,000 800 million different things on your chart making that shit look so noisy and complicated. You don't need all that shit. You can draw a couple lines. You're looking at your major support and resistance, and you can simplify this shit and make it super easy to get. It does not have to be hard. Not like 95% of the other YouTubers who have so much crap on their stuff, it confuses the hell out of you. It makes you really think that, like, oh my god, this is hard, so I need this guy to, you know what I mean? Need him to explain what's going on. It don't have to be like that. It can be super easy. Could you do a graph on gold? Well, absolutely, Ralph. I actually trade a lot of gold over on Phemex. Phemex is mainly crypto, but they do gold over there, perpetual contracts. So it's super cool that you can trade gold with the crypto. But yes, we will definitely take a look at that. But keep in mind, guys, on KDA, again, make sure that we wait for that second daily candle close over $1. And if it does get over $1, which would be that 50-day moving average, because right now price action is under the 50-day moving average, so we know that it is acting as resistance. We get up above it and we close, then it acts as support. Once we respect the support, we're going to gear up and we're going to take on that next level of resistance. So keep this in mind. Totally could reject at that $1.08, $1.07 mark at that 50-day moving average, which would be this blue line. When I am leverage trading, especially in bear markets, I'm not taking long leverage positions. I'm going to let this pump up naturally. I'm going to let my holdings make money on the way up, and then I'm purposely zeroing in on that short leverage position, and then I'm making money on the way down. So now your account, your trading account, can make money 24/7 in the bear market. And then vice versa. When we flip to bull market, we're no longer looking for the shorts, right? We're going to let the asset come down, and then we're going to take the long leverage position. Now, in bull markets, you really can't make your assets work 24/7 unless you're taking on the short positions, which in my opinion is super risky. Bull markets, it's easier to long. Bear markets, it's easier to short. Ooh, RSI and Bollinger Bands are my jam. Yep, I got real into the Bollinger Bands. Check out Keltner Channels. If you like Bollinger Bands, check out the Keltner Channels. It's Bollinger Bands on steroids, my friend. You will like it way better, I promise you. Actually, I'll pull it up right now so you can see them. I like the Keltner Channels a little bit better. I'm going to take all the drawings off right now. Keltner Channels, right there you go. These act like Bollinger Bands, are just a little bit better, a little bit faster. I'm pretty sure I did a video on this a couple years ago, so I'd have to do, I'd have to brush up on everything. I have not used them in quite a while. My jam now is is the DCA oscillator down here, using the VWAP, momentum waves, money flow index. Well, actually two different momentum waves. You got your VWAP wave, your red and green money flow index is printing bullish and bearish divergences. Then we do have an EMA ribbon that overlays the charts. It's got 10 EMAs on it. And it also is printing when the band contracts and explodes and does all kinds of different crazy stuff. But yeah, Bollinger Bands are good. Definitely a good way to trade momentum with Bollinger Bands. Same with Keltner channels. I just happen to like these a little bit better. But check these out. There are quite a few good tutorials on YouTube on how to use these. But they're the same principle as Bollinger Bands. All right, and then caps, KAS. Anybody trading over on MEXC? I have an account over there, but I have not deposited yet. I think it's because they wanted me to KYC or something, and I didn't want to do any of that. And Geek of all trades, do you use stochastic RSI ever? No problem, my friend. If you are not in the DCA Discord, definitely join the DCA Discord and hit me up over on the Trading with a View channel, and I'll send you over some free tools. Yeah, see, that's why I haven't done it, Crypto Craig. I've set one up, but I never went through with the KYC. I've just, I've KYC'd to the main ones, and it's getting harder and harder to stay decentralized, And I've said this before, but it's going to get worse, you guys. If you are any kind of legitimate exchange or any kind of legitimate entity in the crypto space, and you want to keep operating, you want to have the U.S. Customers, you are going to have to abide by the rules. And it's going to suck, because what's that going to leave us with? It's going to leave us with really sketchy DeFi dApps, which most of them are pretty sketchy, but it's going to be even more sketchier, right? You're going to have to use VPNs, and it's going to be horrible. Craig, have you deposited anything on there? Like, have you used it? Do you like the UI of it? Is it pretty simple to use, or is it stupid? I mean, if it's worth it and they have like good stuff on there, like, do they do what Bybit does? Do they like offer an insurance policy towards your trade? Like, Bybit has insurance, so you can go in and enter a leverage position, and then you can buy insurance on that position. And usually what the insurance costs you is just a percentage of your position size. So most of the time it's like paying for your stop loss. So like, let's say you entered a position, you entered a stop loss, then you got stopped out, and then whatever that percentage was, so like 15% or however far back you put your stop, that's about what it costs to put your insurance on. So let's say you enter a position, you buy the insurance, and instead of putting a stop loss on, now you let that position ride. You let it ride all the way to liquidation. Even if you get hit with the liquidation, you'll get your whole position back through the insurance fund. And it only costs you like you got hit with a stop loss. Yeah, I think damn it. It would be a good content and a new exchange, to get a hold of them guys and tell them I want to do a video on them, and do like a tutorial on how to do it. Maybe I can get us some cool shit out of it, right? Like deposit bonuses or something. Because like, I can do that with Bybit and Phemex at any time. I actually have affiliate manager with Bybit, so like, I can get a hold of him and be like, hey, I want to run a special promotion for my guys, and they can set us up with whatever, whether it be deposit bonuses, or if you want to do like social media tasks and just earn crypto, you can do all kinds of stuff. Oh man, Ralph, use that VPN, brother. That's right, Geek of All Trades. VPN for everything. I'll tell you a good place to go check out trading is PancakeSwap perpetuals. You go to PancakeSwap, you go to trade, you go all the way down to the bottom to perpetuals. Now you will need the VPN for this part. Turn your VPN on, connect your MetaMask. I've made a shit ton of money on there, man. 2 different times of just testing the site and testing the UI. You know, throw 50, 60 bucks in there and then turn around and turn it into $600, $700, you know, within a couple weeks of fucking around on the UI. So it's, really like it. The only bitch I have is the stop loss. To enter a stop loss on PancakeSwap, 1, it's a little bit confusing. 2, it is a pain in the ass. It's not like Bybit where you can just put a percentage. Hey, I'm going to add a stop loss and I want it to kick in when I'm at a 10% loss or 15% loss, you know what I mean? It's not that easy. You actually have to calculate it on PancakeSwap. So that's my only bitch. I have emailed them, so hopefully soon, and I know I'm not the only one bitching about it, so hopefully they will change that at some point. Oh, I know, man. Dude, me and Mikkel were staking. Me, Mikkel, and Oz, Helpful Crypto Miner, we were all staking shit in there like stupid. You know, you would have a new coin come on and it'd be at 500%. You throw $1,000 in there because it only let you do $1,000 for 48 hours. So you throw $1,000 in there and you'd get that, you know, it'd be between 500 to 100 within them 48 hours. You'd be getting that APY back. So, you know, we were getting it. Now all of a sudden they've went down to nothing, just like Coinbase. Like if anybody uses the Coinbase card, a lot of them, the rewards were 4% cash back. Well, now everything is at a solid 1%. Which, you know, you got all kinds of crap going on with these earn things and all that good stuff. So who knows? Robinhood, they just did a crypto earn. I got an email. I earned a whole $1 of AVAX on Robinhood. So be on the lookout for that too, you guys. If you do have Robinhood, you should be getting an email here soon. And I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but if you get Robinhood and you pay for the premium Robinhood Gold, and I want to say it's $5 a month, $10 a month, you can trade all the way to like 7 o'clock at night, and then wake up and trade at like 6 o'clock in the morning, traditional market, which is insane. I actually have some AVAX. I have AVAX synced with my MetaMask, and I have some AVAX Classic is what it's called. I don't know what the hell it is. I thought it was a stable coin at first. I thought it was just USDT, but I don't know exactly what the hell it is, and I don't know how to get it off there. I just know I have $75 worth of it. And I don't know what to do with it. I don't know if I can stake it somewhere, or if I can park it in something, or... Sure, my taxes this year are going to be retarded. I don't even want to think about it, Ralph Cooper. It's going to cost me $1,000 at least to do my crypto taxes, which brings me to another good point now that we're talking about it. I will start trying to get into contact with some different crypto places that do taxes. See if we can get somebody to come on our show and, you know, maybe do a discount for everybody that uses a code or something cool. I want to try to do something to make it a little bit cheaper. Most of the places I've looked at here recently are going off of transaction size. So if you got like 1 to 10 transactions, it might cost you $50. If you got, you know, up to 100 transactions, they want 150. And if you're like me and have over 100,000 transactions, they want like $500 for unlimited transactions. So it's going to cost me a lot of money. And I know, like, if I'm confused and I can't tell you what the hell I did, how in the fuck is somebody else going to be able to pick that apart and be able to, you know, tell me what I did? How are they going to know if that's capital gains, or if I bought something, or if I sent it here, or if I gifted it to this person? I mean, how How the hell are they going to depict all that if I can't? And I'm the one that did it. Luckily, though, most of my mining stuff is not tied to me, right? Most of the shit that I do there is sent off to different exchanges that are not no way, shape, and form tied to any kind of email, phone number, nothing to me. Wasn't we looking at CAPSA? We'll look at MEXC. I want to do MEXC. I don't have very much data. CoinX don't have no data. See if we can find something that has a little bit more. Trader Joe, anybody ever use that place? I think I have an account there. Yeah, there's no good data sets. Getting very small ones. So I guess we'll look at it at MEXC. It's got resistance at 0078. So it's got to get above that. It's got to close above that for at least 2 days, and then it'll take a shot at this little last area of resistance around 8.2. But definitely got potential to pop way up there. I know, right? Scary, huh? Yes, they are, buddy. I just said that the other day to one of my buddies. It was like, I said exactly what you're saying, man. Them 80,000 new people, they're going to be digging through this shit with a fine-tooth comb, and they're going to get your ass. Now, I don't know the exact numbers, you guys, but you do know that you can gift your crypto to your kids, right? Tax-free. Even if your kid traded or spent it, it's tax-free. Same with stocks. You can gift up to a certain amount. I think it's only like $3,500 on stocks. All kinds of different stuff you can do. Like if you're running your own business, you have an LLC, you can gift your kid up to $14,000 tax-free here in Ohio. I'm sure it varies state to state, but keep that in mind. If you got kids and you may have a stupid bunch of transactions, gift that shit to your kid, you know what I'm saying? And wash trading is super legal still right now with crypto, so I mean, if you bought anywhere in the bull run, I mean, you can sell that shit right now and buy it right back and then claim it as a loss, and then still be holding your original asset. Super frowned upon in the traditional markets, but totally okay as of right now in the cryptocurrency space. Just be careful. Be careful. But CAPSA, you guys, it's got a head and shoulders pattern right here. Okay, so you got your left shoulder, you got your head, you got your right shoulder. I know you're like, Jay, what the fuck, dude? This is your right side, this is your left side. But you gotta be thinking about looking at it from behind. This is your right shoulder, that's your head, that's your left shoulder. 21-day moving average is acting as resistance right around that 0077. So like I said, a pop up above that moving average and a close, you're gonna be in good shape to take a shot at this little area of resistance. And it's not gonna take much volume to get up above there. Eventually, if we can get above that 0096 make support, that'll be an all-time high again. And look at the oscillator, we're way down at the bottom, so all kinds of room to be moving around, to be moving to the upside. We are in the middle of the oscillator. We're almost at dead nuts on 0 with the VWAP. Momentum is just down at the -17. So keep an eye on this as momentum comes. If we do drop first little hiccup's going to be probably at 0.0065, and then the next area is going to be down at that 50-day moving average at 0.0053. But alright, y'all, it is 10 o'clock. Time is up. I am ready to go right back to sleep and catch up. I'm going to try to make it on tomorrow night's live stream, since I've had a busy week this week and I didn't make it last weekend. My kid did some stupid shit at school, ended up in the hospital. It was a whole freaking mess of shit. Whole mess of shit, you guys. So hopefully this Friday goes a lot better, and be able to make it. Kid's okay, nothing crazy happened to him. He just did something stupid. But alright, guys, hit me up over in the Discord if you want me to send you over some of the free tools to put on your TradingView charts. If you guys are having trouble, you don't know whether you should buy, sell, can't make a decision, hit me up, send me a chart, send me the ticker. I'll take a look at it. I'll give you my opinion and what I would do, and see what's up. What up, Nemesis? How you doing, brother? But keep stacking sats, guys. Keep trading safe. Make sure we're using them stop losses. Remember, don't get too excited on these pumps over the Christmas holiday. I think we're going to see some nice, good green days. Don't get excited, guys. I'm going to be hunting them tops, taking them shorts. There's nothing on Bitcoin's daily chart that has got me convinced of anything bullish besides that MACD cross on the 12-day time frame. Other than that, we're super bearish. You guys will know when it's time to start buying. Back when the bull run happened, the last bull run that we had, I screamed it for weeks before it happened, all the way up to the day shit started popping off. So you guys will know. You'll be the first ones to know when it's time. And I'm telling you now, we're not even close. We still got quite a ways to go. So we'll keep our heads on straight. We're going to stay calm, cool, and collected. We'll let this shit play out a little bit. Hopefully we'll get that turnaround here soon, right? You have a good night too, Crypto Crag. I appreciate you, brother. Like I said, guys, hit me up. My Discord tag is Variant8. You will have to join the DCA Discord. Make sure you do the verify bot. Sometimes that thing can be a little bit wonky, so if it is, just you'll still be able to tag Mikkel, Nemesis, Gundy. You'll be able to tag one of us in there, and we'll be able to get you some help and get the bot working again. But hit me up in that Discord. I'll send you over some free tools to put on your chart. We got all kinds of stuff. I'll send you guys the smart candles. We have DCA smart candles. If you don't know how to read candles, I suggest getting this tool. It'll get you hip to what the candles mean. You can use it for a couple weeks, couple months, and then eventually you won't need to use it. You can leave it turned off. You'll be able to look at your chart. You'll know exactly what's going on. So definitely hit me up and take advantage of some of that free stuff, right? All right, you guys, have a good night. Stay safe, and I will see y'all tomorrow.